Oftentimes we don't even think about judging. We think about judging as far as opening our mouths to talk against somebody else. But we don't think about even the actual word of judging and the problems that judging can cause. Did you know that the Bible says that when we judge somebody, that we're giving an announcement or a pronunciation out to God that, hey, now I want to be judged by everybody. Now in the same measure in which I just judged this person. So if I walk around and say this person is not smarter than me, this person is not smart, this person is like not this or that or this or that or this or that or this person is this and this and this and this and this and this and this. When we walk around like that, we are sowing seeds for somebody to do the same thing to us, to say the same thing about us, to condemn us the same way and to judge us the same way. Let's get into the word. We're going to start off in Matthew chapter 7 verse 1 through 5, and it says, "Judge not that ye be not judged. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged. And with the measure you use it will be measured back to you. Why do you see the speck that's in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, come here, let me take that speck out your eye, when there's a big log in your eye? You hypocrite. First, take the log out of your own eye, in other words, deal with your own problem, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. That's Luke chapter 6, verse 37. Therefore, in Romans, let's turn to Romans chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. Romans chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. Therefore you have no excuse, O man, every one of you who judge. For in passing judgment on another, you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, practice the very same thing. We know that the judgment of God rightfully falls on those who practice such things. Do you suppose, O man, you who judge those who practice such things, and yet you do them yourselves, that you will escape the judgment of God? See, we speak evil to each other, about each other. This person ain't this, this person ain't that, that person ain't gonna never be. I got my mind is higher than this person. You just always got something to say about somebody else every single day. And this is the time to check yourself at the door and say, you know what? I'm gonna make a positive effort not to judge my brothers or my sisters or even my enemies or even the people that I don't agree with they're doing. I don't have that's not my business. I'm not going to have anything to do with that, because once you do that, then you unloosen the chokehold that's sitting got around your neck. Because as long as you keep on judging, as long as you keep on saying, well, this person used to do this, now they doing this, and just got all these negative things, you will always find yourself being judged back in the same measure as you. Or you will find yourself being condemned. Because when you judge, you condemn yourself. So just say, it's not my business. I want to talk about it, I have my own opinions, but, I'm not going to verbally express that out in the atmosphere. I'm not going to judge this person. Even in my heart, I'm not going to judge this person. I'm going to let this person do them and pray and ask God to rightfully judge them, because I don't have what it takes to judge. I'm not living without any problems. Because the truth of the matter is we all have a problem somewhere. So let's concentrate on our own problems before we sit here and talk about the problem that you think that your neighbor has. Because if you look at your life, compare it to them, you may find that you have a log in your eye or they have a speck. Okay? And even if you feel like that speck that they got in their eye is a log, only God can be the judge of that. Because you don't know in which extent it is. And even if you think you don't know what it is on other realm. Because in the situation, in one single situation, you have the natural realm and you have the spiritual realm. And we go by what we see. We don't go by what we hear from God or in the spiritual world. So until you can see all the way around and see what God is doing and see what God is going to take this person, then you need to just not be involved in opening your mouth and judging towards anyone. Like I said in John chapter 7 verse 24, do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. Just like I just said, if you judge, you're going to judge by just what you see. So that's why it says don't even judge. Period. Because when you judge, you're automatically going to judge by what you see. But if you judge with right judgment, you can see not just only what you can't see, but you can see what's going on supernaturally in the spirit with that person. Okay? So until you can see that, you don't do it. And the only person who can see that is God. Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. Therefore, you have no excuse. You have no excuse why you should be sitting here talking about somebody or doing something, talking evilly against somebody. In James chapter 4 verse 12 it says, there is only one lawgiver and one judge, and it's he who is able to save and to destroy. But who are you to judge your neighbor? One more scripture, then I'm going to be done with this. In Romans chapter 14 verse 1 it says, for the one who is weak in faith, which is their weak in faith, welcome him. But do not quarrel over opinions. Sitting there like, I got these other opinions about this person, and this, and this person ain't this, and this person ain't that. For one person believes he may be eating anything, while the other person thinks that he should be eating vegetables. Let not the one who eats despise the one who abstains, and let the one who abstains pass judgment, and let not the one who abstains pass judgment on the one who eats. For God hath welcomed him. Who are you to pass judgment on the servant of another? It is before his own master that he stands or falls, and he will be upheld. For the Lord is able to make him stand. One person esteems one day as better than the other. One person may say that his situation is better than the other, or my things that are going on in my life is better than the other, while another esteems all alike. Oh well, I'm just like everybody else and everybody's like me. But each one should be fully convinced in his own mind. He should be fully convinced in his own mind about himself, not about what other people are doing. So stop judging. When you see somebody, you see them doing the wrong thing, so what? Pray about it and leave it alone, because truthfully, just because it looks like something does not mean that God cannot make that person stand, or God don't change people, or things does not happen. So who are you to judge? Just mind your own business, okay? Because I'm saying that because I don't want you to be judged back or you to be condemned. Because when you do it, do unto others as you want done to them, because it's going to happen back to you. What must go up must come down. Be blessed.